Hi, I'm Ehsan Totoni, co-founder and CTO of Bodo.ai. I've been working on democratizing performance and scalability for developers for over a decade, and today I want to demonstrate Bodo DataFrames, which is our new open source high performance data frame library, and it's a drop-in replacement for pandas. So today, Python is very popular for data and AI applications among developers, but scaling Python data processing code to large data and compute is very difficult. It's often necessary to write the code in Spark and SQL, and you may not get the best performance either. So Bodo solves this problem by providing pandas interface, but in the backend it has a query optimizer, it has streaming execution, parallelism, and distributed execution using MPI, and all the techniques necessary to get the best performance and scalability. So let's get started. First, let's look at a simple example on New York taxi dataset, which is an open dataset, and this is just providing a summary of data and trip data with weather at the time. So I ran this code in pandas, took 91 seconds, it takes a while, I ran it ahead of time. Now all that's necessary to run this code with Bodo is changing the import from importing pandas to bodo.pandas. And now I can run this code without any code changes on Bodo. And as you can see, the code has typical elements of pandas code, reading some dataset, Parquet, CSV, some data and time processing, joining data, some user-defined function that Bodo automatically JIT compiles for the best performance, group by, and so on and so forth. And eventually we'll write the data to a Parquet file. So Bodo ran this same code in 23 seconds instead of 91 seconds, which is good speed up on a small laptop, but the same code can run on any number of cores on any cloud clusters as well to scale to any dataset size, right? So this is for kind of scaling data processing code and basic code, but Bodo has new AI features that are pandas compatible to help with new AI applications as well. So this example demonstrates using a vector database, in this case S3 Vectors, which is a new AWS service for vector databases, and we have some movie descriptions that we put in a data frame and create embeddings with them with this simple API in Bodo that looks like other pandas APIs. And then we create a metadata column for it as necessary for S3 Vectors, and Bodo will automatically JIT compile this, make it fast as well, and we write to S3 Vectors, similar to other kind of storage that you could write. And then we will query the same vectors a new kind of movie to see to find the similar movies to this. So let's just run this code and see how it works. And these APIs have a lot of kind of features and a lot of options that can be changed as well, and Bodo kind of uses the right backend for AWS to be able to support all of that. And in this case, I'm using OpenAI for my AI models, but it could be Bedrock, any OpenAI compatible endpoints, and kind of on-prem deployments as well. And now we can see the results here. So this was the AI features, but on the other hand, for data management, Bodo supports Iceberg that provides table abstractions for data in data lakes that can be a lot better than things like Parquet and CSV for managing data and more complexities of managing data. In this example, we have a data frame that we write to an Iceberg table, and just very simple to Iceberg syntax to write to Iceberg, and then we just read it back. So very similar to reading Parquet files or anything like that. But now we have SQL like features for this data. We can atomically write more to it, append to it, change the schema. We can time travel to previous points of the table before certain changes, and so on. In this case, We are just appending some new data to this table and reading it back. So let's just run this code. All right, so the initial data was 100 rows. We added 3 rows to it, so we have 103 rows now in the same table, and we can just change the table. So Bodo will simplify data management, data processing, and AI applications, all with pandas syntax. If you're interested in trying it, you can just do pip install Bodo or conda install Bodo, and the code is open source, and feel free to reach out on Slack or GitHub for any questions or comments and issues. Thank you very much.